All right, it's June 30th, and yes, I know, we're going into the 4th of July weekend. Trying to think of what I have Patreon. I don't really have a flag. I have this, like, Pabst Blue Ribbon, like, headband, sweatband. That's patriotic, right? Also, I've got anti-flag albums. I got Brolof albums, and their annual Patriotic Meltdown was a staple of the 4th of July, and hopefully they come back. But I don't really have anything like that. So I was like, what else could I do as an intro that was inspired by the Inkbox podcast? Yeah, because they were complimenting my voice, and I was like, well, what if we did announcer, audition like things, huh? I think we got something, and I've got some scripts. Let's see here. Let's see what we got first up on the doc. Oh, we can do the Suns starting lineup. All right, this is gonna be a fun test. This should be a fun test. All right, let's get right into the mood of this. All right, Suns fans, on your feet. It's time for the starting lineup for your Phoenix Suns. Fanfare. All right, starting at guard from the University of California, Kevin KJ Johnson. At forward from Auburn, you know him, you love him, number 34. Sir Charles Barkley. We'll stop there. But what do you think? Sports announcer, arena announcer? Maybe in the cards, right? Maybe not though. Let's try one of these others. What do we got next? Oh. Yeah. You're gonna love this one. This is a movie trailer announcer starring a fictitious film about the Kool-Aid Man. That's the most recent version of the Kool-Aid Man too. It's kind of realistic, right? Well, let's do this. Let's try this. This should be fun, right? And it's got to be like serious and dire, right? All right. In a world covered in red Kool-Aid, 4 unlikely heroes come together to take on the Earth's biggest threat, the Kool-Aid Man. In a turn of events where other food mascots have turned and joined the Red Man, well, they must battle through the armies of Snap, Crackle, and Pop, who are on the land, keeping them far from him. And then once they go on to the seas, the Red Seas, of, the master, Captain Crunch, to take down this red menace. So, stay tuned for this epic struggle of food and drink coming to you in a theater this fall. I took some liberties there, but not too bad, right? No, not too bad. Maybe not in my cards. Well, we got one more. Let's see here. Oh, no, you guys are going to love this one. Radio DJ. And as you can see here, one of the best, Craven Moorhead, raking in the dough with Dre et al., the Venomous Pinks. Because that's where all the money is. Radio DJs. I know. We're moving on from that point. We're gonna move into this here. Starting of a radio show. The beginning of a familiar radio show, I think, to a lot of people. Let's get right in the mode. Greetings and salutations. Welcome all you cretins to another episode of Ska Punk on the Edge. I am not Craven Moorhead. I am Joe. Every show Joe. Here tonight we've got a brand new episode full of awesome new music, including a brand new track from Bad Religion. We got a request here from Joe for the Aquabats Pizza Day. So we'll get that on the air here coming up. And plenty of your favorite local offerings here from Last Action Zeros, a new one from Authority Zero here, and 2 Dimes. Whoa, there's some awesome stuff here. So, yeah, let's get right into the brand new episode of a Ska Punk show here on the Edge 100.3 and 106.3. maybe not. All right, well, while you mull over if those were good or bad, I've got shows to tell you about for the next 7 days that I'm sure is the real reason you're here. So let's go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Go, where I still recommend masking up because you want to mitigate getting COVID, getting flu, getting even common cold. It helps lower the spread of that and help mitigate not catching what I have been dealing with and has made this video a later post, unfortunately, having to nurse and feel like mostly garbage, and I'm happy to be making this video still for you, so I apologize for the later time that's going up. But yeah, so of course, please be safe out there. Also, thank you, Tony from Dumpster Hump, the theme you hear at the top every week. Awesome. And the song underneath this week is Spicy Mayo. Everyone sure is stupid except me. Great title, and a great local band. So that's why they're underneath this episode. Of course, also normal housekeeping of the week. Please be sure to like this wherever you're watching. Hopefully you like it, of course. But be sure to like it wherever you're watching it. And if you're watching on YouTube, and if you're not, go to youtube.com/everyshowjoe. You can go give me a subscribe. And as those numbers go up, they give me access to more features, which definitely helps because one day I'll get ad revenue, the fabled money that you can make off of these videos. Maybe one day. But you can also check out other content. We got episodes of Concerts to Consoles on there with interviews with local and some touring musicians like Crazy in the Brains. Also, you might have seen, if you do subscribe, I either made public or I uploaded at least one new video there of videos I captured with my phone over the years that were in the way back of the YouTube channel. I made a playlist to make it even easier to find them. Quality varies, my opinion of them at least, being of good or bad quality varies, but you can go check out some of the old phone videos of shows I've attended over the last decade and change, also on the YouTube channel, so throw that out there. But yeah, I don't get ad revenue, so of course they're out there. Every Show Joe's Patreon, patreon.com/Every Show Joe. You can go over there and support at even $1 a month helps me out. $5 a month, that's like buying me a beer at a mid-sized venue or soda or whatever. But anything you can just do to support, I appreciate. It helps me with like getting equipment, keeping equipment up to date, all that kind of stuff. Also helps me with gas when I am able to make out shows despite my health stuff, and tickets for those and all that kind of stuff. So I appreciate it if you can support, and I appreciate everyone that does right now. But if not, no worries either. But patreon.com/Every Show Joe. Something you can do for free, though, to check out some of my stuff I've done over the lifespan of the website, which is 6 years old now, 7 years old. 7, I think. Oh, man. Maybe longer. But yeah, go to everyshowjoe.com. You can go check out photos I've taken over the past couple of months, including I made it out with my camera to Apes of the State, which I was so happy to do. We had Dana Scully and the Tiger Sharks in it. A Better Problem. Great fucking show. Great fucking music. I was able to capture it and you can see it with words why I think it was awesome. Plus, go check out some of the older stuff I've put on there. Everyshowjoe.com. Plus, more shameless plugging. If you click on the menu bar, there is a store link. You can go pick up an Every Show Joe shirt and support me that way by wearing it around, and also, of course, a little monetarily. So yeah, throw that out there. And I think that's all I got for you on the housekeeping stuff. And also thank you, Valdors, for the awesome camera that you're now seeing me film and record these with every week. Jesse Val, amazing. You might know from a band once called Cartoon Lion. Also, he did Delta Val as another project, and I've heard some new singles, so he might be coming back and making more awesome music with a talented voice and songwriting. So thank you again to Valdors and Jesse. All right, now, of course, also, like I like to say every week, and unfortunately kind of magnified with the week's events with the fucking Supreme Court, but fuck racism, fuck homophobia, fuck transphobia, fuck sexism, fuck basically the veiled hate as this stuff, this discrimination that wants to take away just basic human rights for everyone. And I like to throw out ways to bring positive, be proactive. Let's try and just change minds and try to just make people hopefully be better people. And there should be no reason you should be trying to take away anyone's fucking rights here. There's some amazing people, and it's the most amazing way to live is be who you are. So fucking embrace it. So I like the ways involved. All you can find these links all organized nicely on everyshowjoe.com/get involved. Been thrown out there, of course, 1 and 10. Oh, excuse me, I think. There it goes. But the numbers are spelt out with the letter N in between, 1and10.org. You go there, support. They are helping LGBTQIA youth embrace who they are as they grow up, be who they are, be happy with who they are. That's fucking amazing. So I'd like to throw out there. Also like to throw out there the National Center for Transgender Equality, which is transequality.org, which especially in light of things this past couple of days, they are fighting to take down laws that are discriminatory against trans people, trying to make things equal and represent in employment and state laws and all that kind of stuff, which thankfully some courts have been striking down some of those horrible laws in some of the states. So yeah, throw that out there, of course. And yeah, hitting on everything. Black Lives Matter, not just an amazing phrase, but also a fucking good organization to get involved, see what they're doing. Poder in Action is another really good one. They are fighting to take down systems that are just innately against people of color and rebuild them so they support people of color, and that's super cool. StopAAPIHate.org for Asian American Pacific Islanders. This is hate crimes against everyone, including them, have been up in the last 3 or 4 years at least, and that's horrible. And so this way to be proactive and get involved. We also got FirstNation.org for our Native Americans who they were here before all of us. This is our land, and so let's go support them. And yeah, I like to throw out other ones that are involved with our music scene, our punk scene, which are fucking amazing. The Side Project helping fight against homeless and self-harm and all that kind of stuff. Working with music scene, there's even a Phoenix section, so if you go on their website, you should be able to find that. Punk Rock Saves Lives, also amazing, helping with mental health, all that kind of stuff. Plus, of course, Arizona being Arizona, and we still have territorial law in effect about reproductive rights. Yeah, how horrible. That's how archaic it is in the state. But hopefully we can work to improve that, but also make sure there's an awesome resource out there, not just because everyone deserves to have a choice in what they do with their reproductive rights in their body, but also it's a great spot for information for people who just need it. So Abortion Fund of AZ, I like they're out there. Abortion Fund of Arizona.org or AZ.org. There. Plus, of course, throughout ProjectHope.org, especially as stuff's still going on with Ukraine and that horrible situation. They support also Puerto Rico with all their rebuilding efforts after the two hurricanes now have brought such destruction in the past couple years. And our own country, who supposedly their territory of, hasn't been there to support them. So yeah, ProjectHope.org, just really good way to also be involved. And all these take donations, if not just also your time, and you can go support. Of course, you're here for music stuff and like throughout music stuff. And best, simplest, easiest way to support your favorite musicians, go buy the merch, of course. Buy the shirts, buy the CDs, go on their Bandcamp. You don't even need anything tangible, but of course, those vinyls look really, really cool. You got your neckerchiefs. I think I meant a different merch thing, but if they make a neckerchief, that might be a collector's item from any band. Skateboards, all that kind of stuff. Go support. That's the most direct, simplest way you can go support. Also, NIVA, the National Independent Venue Association, they were established 2020 because your favorite independent venues had no representation, unfortunately. And so now they are there lobbying for your interests of your favorite independent venues. And also, they have an emergency fund for them if they need it, so you can always go donate on NIVASSOC.org. Of course, the best, simplest, easiest way to go and most fun way to support your favorite musicians and band is go watch a show live. Of course, go to the venue, support the venue there, go support the musicians right at the venue, and it's a lot of fun. So let's start tonight. Hopefully this is posted in time for it to be tonight, which is Friday night, the 30th. All times are Arizona times, which are Mountain Standard times, because we don't do daylight savings here, unless I figure out otherwise noted on some of these streams calculations. But yeah, let's start tonight. At least as this is being recorded. We got MIA with Strike 999, Corky's Leather Jacket, So Happy at the Yakka Tap Room, 7:30 p.m. We've got Glass Generations with No Lungs, Louis on Tour at the Trunk Space, where they do ask you please mask inside at the Trunk Space. That one's starting at 7 p.m. We've got Waves and Cloud Nothings with Ultra Q at the Crescent Ballroom, 8 p.m. We got the Bayou Bandits with Redwood Band, Brea Burns, and Jacob Woodside at the Rhythm Room, 8 p.m. We got Monsoon and Maroon showcase featuring Addicted, Reckoner, Insurrection Almorer, I hope I pronounced it right, the Woodworks Heathen, and First Draw at the Blues Bar, 7 p.m. We got Grunge Sponges at Kimmy's, 8 p.m. We got the Bellwethers at Chopper John's that I saw on my feed, so I threw it on this list before I recorded. Plus, we got Ladies of Wax Spinning, Awesome Ska, Two-Tone, Reggae, all that kind of stuff, rock steady at the Yucca Tap Room, 9 p.m. Plus, if you're looking for things to do up north, we got Bob Log the Third up there with his amazing music with Shoulda Shook at the Orpheum there in Flagstaff, 8 p.m. And then down at Tucson, we got Apollo 3 with Neutral Terrain, Gutter Town, and Angel Food and Harmony Punks at the Co-op down in Tucson, 8 p.m. Plus, if you're hanging at home and looking for something fun to do, Scott Klopstein's always got you covered on his Twitch at 9 p.m. Twitch.tv/Scott Klopstein. You know him from Little Spam Band. You might know him from, Real Big Fish. You just might know him because he's awesome. And that's why I like to throw that out there every week. And then rolling into Saturday, we've got American Standards. One of their last shows. Oh, fucking hell. They're calling it the pre-farewell because it's the last all-ages show. So that's why this is at the top. It's with Police State, with Bite the Hand, with Death.gov, Serlitzia, and Killed by a Yeti at the Nile Underground, 6 p.m. start for that one. And then we got more awesomeness. We got Joan of Arkansas doing a record release. Fuck yes. They're doing a record release show with Let Alone, with Louis on tour, Goodbye Ranger, and Serpent in the Rainbow, which I think it said it's their first show at the Echo Tap Room, their debut. 8 p.m. Go check that. We also got the Antibacteria Cafeteria presents, it rolls off the tongue, with Rainbolt, Details of Eating, and Revolutionary Development at Focow, 7:30 p.m. Details of Eating, that's perfect, like, companion to Focow. Can you get some Focow. See, it should be called Focow. Or maybe I'm mispronouncing it. But yeah, there you go. Perfect combination. Moving down the list, though, we've got the Logan and Kyle Experience release show with Prefect, with Chess Club Dropouts over the trunk space, where I remind you, they do ask you please be courteous and mask inside when you're at the trunk space. We also got Apollo 3 up here in Phoenix playing with Blue Six, who were fucking up great. Roach Radio and Gusher at Jared's Coffee House, 6 p.m. start for that. We also got Paradise Kitty with Burned Bridges, Morning High, Rattlesnake Suitcase, and Black Mountain Project at the Marquee Theater, 6:30 p.m. I think it was Rattlesnake Suitcase, it's their debut show. That's amazing reason to throw this on here. But yeah, super, super cool. And then we got a couple, we're looking down south, we got Bob Log the Third bringing his music now to Tucson with Shoulda Shook at the 191 Tool down in Tucson, 8 p.m. We also got Meldita Gente, I hope that's pronounced correctly, with Cell Damage, Spit, Overthinking, which you fucking probably know if you're watching this from here in Phoenix, fucking great, and After Tomorrow at the Groundwork Center, Tucson, 7 p.m. Plus, up in Flagstaff, we've got Roger Klein and the Peacemakers playing at the Yucca North up in Flagstaff, 7 p.m. And if you're hanging out at home, and I know, Jamie, you probably already got this like paid for and you're ready for this, but we've got 311 live from the Red Rock stream over at Veeps.com/311, 8:45 starts, so you can even, rest and check it out. So if you're looking for one of the happiest people to wake up with playing music, The Kepi Show with Kepi Gooley on Facebook, 9 a.m. and throughout the week. Then Sunday rolling around, and we got Elway and Heart and Lung. We got the Red Scare Tour back with those pair of awesomeness with our favorite locals, No Gimmick and the Spacers over at Yucca Tap, 7:30 p.m. start. But speaking of favorite locals, there's, of course, I love a lot of favorite locals, and one of them is Dinosaur Love is back playing a show. So there you go. Also, they're playing with Vintage Clothes, Phoenix Fleet back at the Rebel Lounge, 8 p.m. We also got the George Ruiz Band at the Wasted Grain, 9 p.m. Plus, Bite Me Bambi streaming over on their Twitch, 2 p.m. Twitch.tv/Bite Me Bambi. There you go. Then Monday, I didn't find anything. It looks like everyone's like just prepping for the holiday, I guess. Or something. I'm like leaning into this shot, too. Let's move the camera over me. Anyways, moving on to Tuesday, though, the 4th of July. I actually really didn't find anything. I did find more Roger Klein, if you love Roger Klein, and it comes with fireworks. So Roger Klein and Peacemakers are at the Peoria's All-American Festival at the Peoria Sports Complex, 6:30 p.m. We also got, of course, I assume they're doing these on the 4th. We got Bite Me Bambi usually doing their morning stream at 7 a.m. And you got Scott Klopstein usually doing his stream at 9 p.m. But he might be watching fireworks, and I totally understand why he might. I'm going to type something. That way I have it in my notes. Moving on to Wednesday, though, we got Juniper Holiday with Wawa and Bethany Home at the Valley Bar, 7 p.m. start. Got Scott Constantine usually streaming in, all right, bright and early in the morning, 9 a.m. on his Twitch. Then Thursday, we got some fucking amazing friends back in town. We got Franks and Deans, we got Monkey, and this is all the fucking amazing friends and people I love. And Bocat. They're at the Yucca Tap Room, 8 p.m. for that one. Ska, punk rock covers of the Rat Pack, if you didn't get Franks and Deans. Like, how can you not want to be at that one? Well, maybe because these others, but they're awesome. We got Negative Approach back in Phoenix with No Moss and Noel at the Nile Underground, 7 p.m. Plus, we got, man, I don't know how you guys are going to shoot yours. I'm sorry. Hoity Toity is back, and I can't stress enough. You need to go check out Hoity Toity. Though, to our benefit, it is an earlier show. It's a 6:30 start, so you might be able to catch them and one of these other two top headliners. Hoity Toity's playing with Veronica Everhart, another fucking amazing musician here in Phoenix. Tonight's Sunshine Kneebreaker and Three Eye Dragon at the Rebel Lounge, 6:30 p.m. And then, just, man, Thursday's loaded. We got Thrift Store Troubadours with Dino Delgado, the Blood Feud Family Singers, fucking love them, and the Suke Band at the Rhythm Room, 7 p.m. Plus Scott Klopstein's other morning stream over on his Twitch at 9 a.m. Then Friday, you got options. You definitely got options. We've got Fayuka with Two Tone Lizard Kings. Holy shit. Danny T, you might know from, a band that had Soap Suds once in its name. And Diluvio and Prefect. Like, holy crap, that's a bill. That's the Marquee Theater. Early start, heads up, 6 p.m. But that's not the only, big stuff we got coming here. We've got the Super Suckers. They're back here in Phoenix performing with Mike and the Molotovs and Freight at the Economic Room, 7:30 p.m. Super Suckers are fucking amazing live if you haven't caught them, so there's another ringing endorsement. Also, we got Hold Fast with Fairy Bones and Dreamboat at the Nile Coffee Shop, 7:30 p.m. And down in Tucson, we got some for you. We got Line of Fire with the Besmirchers with Oppressed Logic and Sleeping with the Witch at 191 Tool down in Tucson, 7 p.m. And since I saw the show and it's technically Arizona, we're throwing it on here. We got Franks and Deans with Monkey at the Hardyville Tavern up in Bullhead, 9 p.m. Also, if you're hanging out at home looking for some awesome stuff, and this is a band I don't think I've seen live, and I really wish I have, and I'm going to try eventually to one of these stops here in Phoenix to catch them and maybe do photographs if they let me. But yeah, Group Love, they're doing an album release show stream over on veeps.com/grouplove, 6 p.m. So check that out just from the comfort of your home. And the other one from your comfort of your home is, of course, Scott Klopstein's always streaming Friday nights over on his Twitch, 9 p.m. So go check all that stuff out. Of course, be safe about it. I always recommend a mask. I think you guys get where I'm coming from. Next week's a fucking year of this fucking long COVID. And that is something I didn't expect to ever even hit. So that sucks. But we're optimistic. Hopefully the rheumatologist at the end of the July appointment will be good and have at least a medical solution if my body doesn't finally beat this in over 12 months. So, yeah, please, mask, be safe, take mitigations. Also, just be safe in general. Get a DD if you're drinking, or Lyft, Uber, all that kind of stuff. But have fun, of course. Stress. Have fun, enjoy, embrace these musicians. Enjoy fucking being able to see them live. It's a treat. I fucking miss it. I can't wait to be normally back out there. But until then, and until next week with another video, take care.